So there I was talking to Aaron at Starbucks. And Aaron is a fellow entrepreneur. He and I met at the small business office on Georgia Avenue in Washington, D.C. And I was sharing with him that my new twist, my reinvention, my change, if you will, was to help people grow their revenues by teaching them how to sell. And you should have seen the expression on his face. He was like, "Are you sure you want to do that? Like sales?" And the way he said it was like sales was like this dirty, nasty, filthy word. Sales. And, you know, when he said it at the time, I was like, well, maybe I don't want to do this. But really, it wasn't Aaron's fault. And Aaron, I want you to know that it's taken me this long, but I realized many years later that it wasn't your fault. That in our society, there's this negative connotation about sales. Because when you think of sales, what do you think of? A used car salesman, perhaps? Maybe an arm-twisted, aggressive, manipulative person. Someone who's very pushy. And that's what we think about in our society when we think of sales. Like, oh, you couldn't get any other job. There was no other profession that wanted you, so you decided to do this thing called sales. And it is a negative connotation. When I first started, I was embarrassed, not to say that I was teaching sales, but that I was going to become a sales expert. But there were 4 words that was taught to me by my mentor. And he shared with me to say these 4 words to myself every single day. The challenge was, tell yourself this 7 times a day for the next 10 days. I'm going to say it again. He said, tell yourself this 7 times a day for the next 10 days. Just these 4 words. Here are the 4 words. And, you know, it transformed my belief. It transformed my thought. But more importantly, it helped me transform my clients. Here it is, 4 words. Selling equals service. That's right. Selling equals service. And then when you sell, you can sell from a place of honesty, integrity, and compassion. And you know, if it wasn't for my mentor teaching me those words, and if it wasn't for what I've been able to share with my clients, I think of Terry, who may be watching right now as well. And when I first worked with her, she was really struggling. And I shared with her not to have a resistance to the one skill set that will generate her revenue. I shared with her to say these 4 words 7 times a day for the next 10 days because she said, "Shay, I have a problem." "What's the problem, Terry?" "Shay." "Yes, Terry." "My revenue doesn't reflect how good I am." That's right. My bank account doesn't reflect how good I am. And those words, they rung true. And I said, you know, then let's change the way we operate right now. Let's tell ourselves every day that selling equals service. Selling equals service. And when you sell, you can sell from a place of honesty, integrity, and compassion. That selling, as it was taught to me, is really about education. Can you educate people, Terry, that have a problem, they want to create financial wealth? I can do that, Shay. I believe you. Can you, Terry, can you understand that selling is about leading? Can you now lead them to how your institution helps them create financial wealth? Can you do that? Can you solve their problems, Terry? Yes, Shay, I can do that. All right, okay. So selling equals service. You're going to sell from a place of honesty, integrity, and compassion. Selling is about education. Selling is about leading. But last and most importantly, selling is about moving people to action. See, I didn't know that. So I struggled for so long. I ran out of money. I found myself in bankruptcy. My car was repossessed. So much happened to me because I didn't embrace selling. I don't want that to be you. I want you to hear me, please. Embrace selling. Understand that selling, at the end of the day, selling equals service. Go serve someone and make a difference for them.